here's the hose, and here's the cleaning brush, and it goes on like this. So there's this sort of square button on the top of the cleaning hose, and it's on top of the trigger underneath. And so to put the brush on, here's that hole, and you just slip it and click it, and this is what it looks like when it's properly together. So the brush and the trigger are always on the same side. So after you plug in the machine, you're going to tell the machine how you want to clean. So we always use the hose tool. So after you plug it in, it turns on, or the light turns on, and then you just press hose/tool and it'll start working. And before I clean, just want to show you. So when you start cleaning, you're going to press this trigger a few times while you're going like this on the rug. And the soap will spray out of this little thing right here. And after you've sprayed out some soap, you stop pressing the trigger, and then you just sort of scrub and scrub and scrub and suck up the water. So that's what happens, and I'll show you that working in a minute. For watching that, what I was doing when I was lifting up the hose, I was giving the little trigger a couple of squirts to have the soap come out. And then when I was going like this, I wasn't squeezing the trigger at all. I was just scrubbing without holding the trigger. And then when I was at the end of that, I was just using it like a vacuum cleaner to just dry it up. And that's how that works. So after you're done, you take off the hose, the brush from the hose. And so how you do that is you just press on that little button and you pull it off. It'll probably drip some water, don't worry about it. And then you clean the hose, and this is really easy, and it's also kind of fun. So again, you've got this square button here, and there's this indentation, this hole on the cleaning end. So you just slip it over here like this, and again, so you've got you got the trigger down here, and you've got this sort of clippy thing down here, and that's how you know you've got it properly attached. So how this works is I'm going to turn on the machine on hose tool again, and I'm just going to hold the hose up like this, and then all I'm going to do is just give this trigger a few squirts and then stop, and then just wait while the machine is on, and just wait for the water to go all the way down into the hose and into the tank. So I'm going to do that right now. So I'm pressing on hose tool again. And that's it. To turn it off, you just hit stop on here. So then, again, press down on that. Water's going to come out. And then here is the last step, is all that water and soap and stuff goes out of the hose and into this tank right here. It's the tank with this little blue latch on it. And so to remove this, you just flip it up, super easy. It's got these indentations, and what I always do is I take this into the kitchen and I put a little bit of just plain old water in here, and then I'll dump it. I'll usually dump it in the yard. So easy way, you can just dump it on the grass, totally fine. And then just bring it back in the house, and that's everything. When I'm done cleaning, I just leave it so it dries next to the machine. And you can do that too, that's no problem. You don't need to worry about putting it back together. And that is how this works.